Today is Veterans Day, and as we think on this moment for our nation, as we have set it aside to honor those who have served in the armed forces, I had this thought of interviewing and speaking with you, David Watson, who is one of the veterans of our church. We've got a good handful amongst us. But I know many times in the past you have often organized a ceremony or a way of honoring veterans. So I thought it would be helpful for us to hear from you today. So thank you for joining us. David, first let's start by hearing how you have served.
Well, I was commissioned through ROTC from Eastern Washington State College University, and served 6 years in the Army, and all but 1 year was an aviator. And the 1 year I did not was an aviator was an artillery. But of course, it was during the time of the Vietnam War, and I was sent over there. And for 1 year, I was in an Army aviator. I was served as an aircraft maintenance officer for a reconnaissance platoon, and then came back to the States after that 1 year and served 2 more years as an aviation instructor. So it served me well, and it was a memorable experience, and I'm glad I did it. Would I do it again? Probably not. War is a tragic thing, but something that is fulfilling. Okay.
I appreciate that honesty, and I thank you, David, for your service. What does Veterans Day mean to you, being a veteran?
Well, those of us who have served in the military, doesn't matter which branch, we have a duty to do, and that's to serve our country. And that's kind of an inert, it's kind of an inner feeling of appreciation that you did that. And it's for the purpose of honoring, the Veterans Day is for honoring those who did that and have sacrificed or potentially sacrificed themselves for preservation of the freedom that we now have.
And if you had a word of encouragement to share with other veterans, especially in this moment with our pandemic and other things happening, what would you share with them? What word of encouragement would you give them?
Oh, that's kind of a difficult question because everybody is different, but I think the main theme would be some of us served in a tragic time and a very difficult time. We came through, and this is another time that is demanding, very much so, but not in a harmful way. A lethal, our lives are not at stake, but it's still a time that we are very, very demanding, that we can get through it. Yes, we need support from each other if the support is needed. And I'm sure that all of us be willing to help each other should the need arise. And so just persevere like we did when we were in the military. And I'm sure we can get through it.
David, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.